In the week since the election, Facebook and Google have come under fire for their supposed role in spreading fake news throughout the election. Now, both companies are making changes to stop this spread of false information.
Both companies announced Monday that they would change their advertising policies in an attempt to cut off fake news sites' revenue. Joining us now to discuss what exactly Facebook and Google are doing, CNET editor Dan Ackerman. Okay, Dan, what changes are both Facebook and Google making to their advertising policy, and how will it really impact people who use their product?
Well, this is a real interesting approach to fighting fake news. Rather than trying to cut down on the number of fake news sites that try to get their stories linked to or shared on Facebook or linked to on Google, they're cutting down on how these sites can benefit from advertising revenue, which is a pretty inventive way to do it. I'll give you a quick rundown of how this might work. If I started a fake news site and I put up a story that I think would get a lot of sharing, let's say on Facebook, and I put some fake news headline in there designed around engagement, then I put Google AdSense ads on that so I could make money based on the traffic that would come flooding into my fake news. Therefore, I'd make some money for that. So if Google says they're not going to support those ads on these fake news sites, that cuts off my revenue. That may reduce my motive for creating a fake news site in the first place.
So, Dan, in my feed, people I'm friends with always post these like fake stories, and it drives me crazy. A lot of my friends in Florida, for some reason, are always posting.
Hey, don't speak kindly of Florida. I love my Florida people.
Florida people. My buddies in Florida are always putting on these like fake news stories that turn up on my feed. But the question is, how do you make the distinction between something that's fake and spreading false information with the intent to spread false information and something like The Onion, for example?
Oh, yeah. A lot of people get fooled by parody sites like The Onion all the time. I think the more insidious problem is sites that are just, fake just for the sake of spreading misinformation or trying to push an agenda. And you know what? Sometimes they're so well done, it's hard to check. Even I have been caught and almost shared a fake story before I went and smartly checked it and said, wait a minute, this isn't exactly what it appears to be. The problem is social media as a platform, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, or anything else, rewards high engagement, and BS is very engaging. Therefore, we reward this type of content.
I like that. BS is very engaging. Dan Ackerman.
Have you ever tried to just block those friends who are?
I don't, they're my buddies. They're like people that I'm friends with,
Spreading rumors. I'm not sure. You might want to rethink your buddies. But Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg.
My mother always says.
I like to channel your mom. CEO of Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, he's been adamant that fake news on Facebook, it did not influence election. That's his take. But is there evidence to support that?
Oh, they say that, on Facebook, they say that the fake news didn't really have a huge impact on the election itself. But I say that if Facebook is going out there saying that they can greatly impact your ability to decide what car you want to buy, what movie you want to see, that's the sort of engagement and sort of influence they have. They can't say they don't have that in the political process if that's a huge chunk of what people are using Facebook for during the run-up to the election.
All right, Dan Ackerman breaking it down for us. Thank you, Dan.
Thanks, guys.